Hey, what's up guys? Ants Manitoba here. Today I'm just going to make a short video, or hopefully short, on my current ant colonies. So let's just start off with this colony that the video is already on. This colony is a Myrmica species. Don't exactly know what it is, but it's doing very well. It has 30 workers and a whole bunch of brood. Now, I ordered like it's going to be here this week in Ants Canada Lasius nest. And the reason I didn't order the Myrmica is because I had a bigger Lasius colony that was ready to move in. But unfortunately their queen died of unknown reasons. So I'm going to move this colony instead since it's my second biggest. And I asked on the Ants Canada forum if it would still work, and they said it should. So this is my Myrmica colony. I'll zoom out there for you guys. You can see queen's right there. This is a semi-claustral species. It was very difficult to raise her from just captivity. Anyway, let's move on to our next colony. Okay, so this is my Camponotus novaborichensis colony. Now, these guys, I think are over a year old. Now, why I say I think is because I was looking for ants out in my yard one day, and I looked under a rock, and I found this colony. And when I opened up the rock and, disturbed it, obviously, they did not move at all. They stayed all clumped together, which was a sign to me that these are like a new colony, and the queens and the workers are just caring for the brood. There's no running and escaping. I don't know why they didn't, but luckily I had a container with me and I caught them. Now at that time I had 5 workers, and one of them I noticed had an extremely red body. Now what I'm pretty sure that is like how old the worker was, so I'm pretty sure that was this queen's first worker. Fortunately, about a week ago it passed away, which is okay because it's normal in the life cycle. I've had this colony about 2 months, which makes sense because look at the pupae. When I got this colony, it had a bit of larvae, and it has boomed crazy, and you can see all this larvae here. Those larvae eggs were almost just like a week ago, and now they're that much eggs, and I don't know how they've grown that fast. Because all she had was a bit of larvae, and then I watched her lay her first eggs after that, and now a week later, they're crazy. But anyways, so this is one of my most successful colonies to me, because I feel like I've raised them the best. The queen's very good, and the colony is very good. Okay, anyways, let's go on to my next colony. Okay, so our next species is, I'm pretty sure, Lasius. Oh god, I forget the name. I apologize. I think it's Lasius injicerus. Okay, so I just want to point out right away that orange on the side, yes, it is a bit of mold. And before you guys go crazy in the comments about you need to move into a new test tube, I have tried many times. She does not want to move out of this test tube at all. She doesn't care about the light, she doesn't care about the heat. She even went into the other test tube without moving her brood, which kind of scared me. But look at how much she has. Now what worried me is I don't know if you can see this right here, but there's just a tiny tad bit of larvae. There's more underneath. But she has a lot of eggs. This is insane, right? Now, you might have seen a pupae, and then there's this weird larvae thing right there. Okay, so that story behind that is I was trying to brood boost them using some larvae, and then realized it was the wrong species of larvae. So then I tried to remove, but she kept this one. She insisted. The other pupae is a second brood boost attempt. I'm not sure if it's going to be successful, but she's caring about them as much as she can, so I'm really hoping it's going to work. Now, another odd thing is, if you do know what species of queen this is, I've had her for almost 2 months now, and some eggs are just turning into larvae. Also, I did catch her from under a rock, so it might be she might have been halfway through founding process, and then I disrupted it or something, so I hope she survives and can raise a colony out of these. Anyways, guys, let's move on to my next colony. Okay, so this is, I'm pretty sure, Camponotus novaborichensis, because she has a bit of red, but anyway, she has around 14 eggs right now, and she was caught from a nuptial flight. I caught her about a week and a half ago, and she has laid 14 eggs in last week. So it's been crazy. She's laid a lot of eggs. She's caring for them. I'm pretty sure like she's fertilized because she's caring for her eggs and having them in bunches. You might have seen another video of this queen before on my colony. Anyways, not much about her. I also thought about doing an update series every month, but the problem is these colonies are really slow growing. Might be a good thing for updating them monthly because not as much will happen, but also not a good thing because it'll take a long time for this colony to grow. So I would like you guys to leave in the comments whether I should start doing update series on this queen or not. Thanks. Now let's move on to my next colony. Okay, so when I collected this queen, I didn't have a cover for her, so I just put I got a leaf in there, and currently she's living under this leaf. So I'm just going to tilt it a bit so that you guys can see. So there she is. And I just don't want to tilt it too much. Here, let me go like this. Hold on just a second, guys. Just gotta tilt my camera so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so there she is. She's got eggs. She's got a lot of pupae, and there are 3 pupae, a couple eggs. She had 2 workers, not exactly sure where the other worker went, but she does have 1 loyal worker that's always by her side, so it's a good sign. Okay guys, time to move on to our next colony. Okay guys, so I want a really cool kind of setup for this one. These, I don't remember the scientific name for them, but they're like the larger species of Laceus, and they're like the orange ones, so they're not like Laceus flavus, but they're like a larger species. So what I did is I have a little jar here, and in this jar I put a little cover, and they've dug tunnels. Now, first thing you're thinking is, I don't see any ants. Well, the little buggers did something that I never would have thought they would do. So this is what happened. I'll show you. They went. This is a can right here. So this can is here, so that there's a worker right there. Oh, this is weird for me pointing. So like, there's a can on the inside, so that there's a spot on the top for feeding, and so they only build nests on the outside. But they found a way under the can, so now that's where everything is. So there's probably about 20 workers in there, I think, and a queen and lots of eggs. But I haven't seen them lately since they're always inside there. So. Yeah, but they have some pretty cool tunnels. Here, I'll show you the tunnels. Oh wow, yeah, they're amazing. Just look at these. It'd be hard to see with the reflection, but like all up in here, and then there's the top. Okay, time to move on to our next colony. Okay, so this is gonna be hard for me to film. These guys have 19 or 18 workers, and this is what the queen looks like. So if you know a queen that looks like this, please tell me. So first they just had a lot of eggs, and the queen lays so many eggs at a time. Like, she's just pumping them out. In a week from catching this queen in colony, she had over 100 eggs in a week. It was crazy. So some of them are finally hitting their larvae stage. It's been a while. I actually did try brood boosting them, and I don't know if it was the wrong species, but it ended up like this, and they did not take them. So I'm probably not. I might try again one more time, but put the brood on the outside, because I kind of like shoved some of them in there for them, so it's like so that they could decide. And they took them, and I think they might have thought it was food. So like I might set up a second test tube just right there and leave it open for them to get the brood from. But anyway, these are what the workers look like. So like the one in the jar, these are what they look like. So you might know this species before. And if you're actually keeping these species right now and are confused on what actual species they are, if you want to know the name, just go to Google and search orange meadow ant. And then if it comes up with Laceus flavus, just put in large orange meadow ant, and then it should come up with a name. It's a confusing name, but it does come up. But yeah guys, this pretty much wraps up the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a comment down below on what you think about this video, and if we should do if I should do an update series, like episodes on this screen right here. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you for all your support, guys, and subscribing and stuff. So if you want me to do update videos or even just more videos, just drop a like or a comment. It really helps out. And if you have any questions, I have a lot of information to share. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.